Good evening, everyone. Please let me know in the chat area that yes, you can see my screen. Right now, it should be an infinity screen. And so, okay, so you can't see me, can't hear me. Still can't see and hear me? Okay, so you can see my screen. Good. Okay, okay, wonderful. Okay, and you can hear me as well. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so I'm going to be sharing my screen for a few reasons, but the main reason is because I want you to see exactly what it is you would do with one, the leads that you get, and then the system that you're implementing these leads into. So it's safe to say that when you start out with this system, you're getting leads in your niche. And your niche, whatever it is, you should know who your avatar is. Now, some people are doing business offline, and so your niche may be small businesses. Your niche may even be large corporations. But whatever it is, you need to make certain that you know who your avatar is. That is going to be key in moving forward with your leads. Okay, so now when I issue the leads, I issue leads in the form of text messages or a text. It comes across as a text file. Excuse me, text messages. You can see where my head is at. Well, I issue it in the form of a text file, and you upload it into the SMS platform. But when I do send it over, now, okay, let me kind of back up. When I send it over, I'm going to be sending it over as a CVS file. That's an Excel file. And I'm sending it that way for a reason. Okay. But when you upload it into your SMS platform, you're going to be uploading it in the form of a text file. And I'm going to show you how to convert it from the CB file. I believe it's CBS. I think it's CVS. I know there's a large pharmaceutical chain called CVS, so I hope I'm saying it right. We can get these things mixed up sometimes, but in any case, so I'm going to be sending it over in the form of a CVS file. Okay. One, because that is how I download it from the information I'm looking for. I'm looking for what you've asked me for. You've asked me for leads in your niche. I'm looking for leads in your niche. And when I get it, I get the phone number and the website. Now, this is really key because, see, a lot of people think that because you're an entrepreneur, your job is to sell online. Well, honestly, that couldn't be further from the truth. Your job is not to sell online. You're not supposed to be selling anything online. Your job, and please write this down, your job is to provide solutions to people in your niche. See, when you create your avatar, you should really know and understand what problems your niche audience is having. What keeps them up at night? What are they worried about? What are they trying to figure out how to solve? See, you should be coming through as the knight in shining armor, ready to save the day. You should have a big S on your chest, not for SMS messages, but for being able to provide solutions. Like you're the solution provider, man or woman, and you're going to solve these problems for your niche audience. So when I send you this information, I am really giving you a lot of information. And so you're going to have their website and you're going to have their phone number. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to take the website before you change this file into a text file. See, most of you are getting 1,000 leads, right? So now when you change this over before you change it over to a text file, I want you to decipher who these people are. When I give it to you, they're just a bunch of numbers and websites. But that's not how we do business. We're doing business on social media um, to develop relationships. We have come out of the selling age, so to speak, and we have now entered into the relationship age. Like, it is very important that you create and develop relationships on social media platforms. And if you do that and you do it properly, you won't have any problem selling anything. See, people are going to be chasing you to purchase from you, but you got to do this right. So the first thing you want to do is you want to take about 10 leads. If you're getting 1,000 leads, that's basically about 20 leads every day that you should be connecting with. Maybe even 50 a day you should be connecting with, because I have to be very honest. I am not checking every single lead. The one thing I will do is I will make certain that I don't give you a duplicate lead, but I can't check every lead. And so it's well known, it's a well-known fact that most people go out of business, and the first year to 3 years most people will quit. Okay, and that's just the truth. People are going to quit, and they're going to quit because they don't know what it is they're doing. There's no one training them, and they have no way of getting the right information. And not only that, they think that because they're in business, they should make money. So they go into business one day, and they think by next month they should be G'ing, like really making money hands over fist. And it really doesn't work that way. But when I give you the leads, for the most part, these people were doing business in the last year. So I'm not trying to, I try to give you a little bit more because I'm compensating for people who may have gone out of business, but it's up to you to check every single lead, because when you put these leads into your SMS platform, you're paying for them. I'm talking about when you're sending out these messages, you're really paying for these messages. You're not necessarily paying for them one by one, but for the most part, because you're doing this service and you have this system available to you, you are paying for these messages, and you shouldn't pay for messages that you're not getting any use out of. Okay, so that's one thing. Two, you want to just make certain these people are still in business. Now, because you have both the website and the phone number, you can check one against the other. Here's what you're going to find sometimes. You're going to find that there are people outside of the country that are doing business inside the country. And so inside the country, they have a different number. It's like a Google number, or a number that they purchased maybe from Twilio or any of the sites that sell phone numbers. And that's fine. That's perfectly legal. But this is a global platform. So if you find that the number that you have doesn't work and they're doing business outside of the country, you have their website. Now you can check and see what number are they doing business under. And now you can connect with them that way. Okay, now it's safe to say that if the number that you have is not working, quite possibly the number that's on their website is not any longer a mobile number. So you will have to do your due diligence to find out what number they have that is a mobile number so that you can connect with them. So guess how you should do that? You should take the number that they do have on their website. Okay, give me a minute. Let me go to my page. You should take the number that is on their website and put it in. This is called Facebook's Graph Selector, and it is where you can figure out a lot of stuff. Okay, and as I do training, I'll teach you a lot of things that go on with this area here. It's called the Graph Selector, and what you should do is take the phone number and put it in the Graph Selector. Now you see how I'm putting that number in. You want to make certain that you put the dashes between the first three and the second three so that it looks like a real phone number, or looks like a natural phone number, I should say. It's not necessary to put the country code in until this doesn't work. Okay, so first try it this way. Excuse me. If they have the country code on their website, by all means, put the country code in. And so start from the back to the front. After the last four numbers, put a dash, then go 3, then put a dash. If there's a lot of numbers still left, then go 3 more and put a dash, and you'll see that what is in front of that dash is the country code. But at that point, someone should pop up. So I just put one of my phone numbers in the Graph Selector, and you see my name pops up. Okay, and that's what you want to do. You want to make certain that the person that is associated with that website is on Facebook and they pop up. Now, I need to go further and say, if they don't pop up from the number, you really are going to have to go to the website and make certain that the website is a website that is working. Okay, and if it's a website that's working, then you might want to put that to the side or put that in a book, and come back to it at a later time, because it's important that you connect with this person. Now they are a person that you're going to really have to figure out a way to develop a relationship with, but they're in your niche. And so there should be something you guys have in common that you can talk about or discuss. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you did get to see my Facebook page. I did that one time and actually shut the whole webinar down because I didn't have enough pages open, but good. So that's what's very, very, very important about what I'm giving you. It's not enough to say, okay, I got the numbers, I'm gonna put it in an SMS platform, and then we off and running. No, you need to do this part of it first. You need to create a situation where you're developing a relationship. Okay, so now you take the number, you put it into the Graph Selector, and the person name pops up. You need to go to that person's name. Okay, go to their wall and check them out. See if it's someone that you really do want to do business with. You got hundreds of leads, at this point. So it's not like you're going to be starving for leads. You have a system where you're going to be getting leads. And so it's not like you got to go searching on Facebook every single day, trying to get 10, every day you connecting with 10 people, which you can do that too. But right now you're getting leads. So you want to be able to connect with these people because you already know they're in your niche. So you already got something in common with them, but you just want to check out their page and see how they posting, what it is they're doing. Is this a way that you can help them? Is there something that doesn't really, is there something that shows that they may not know what they're doing, or that they may not know anything about the business that you offer? And once you jot down 2 or 3 things that you can actually talk to this person about. See, now hear what I'm saying, because this is a little different than connecting with a stranger on Facebook and chatting with them, chatting them up and asking them questions until you find something that, oh, wow, that's what I can help them with. See, you already know that they're in your niche. Okay. You already know who they are. So you can go to their page and take a look at their page real quick, jot down a few things that you might want to help them with. And now when you come over here to leave them a message, oh, I don't know why I went there. I'm looking for my messages. But if you once you come over here and see where you can start connecting with them to leave them a message, then guys, you know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do it to myself and I can't do it that way. But I don't want to go to any person's name in particular. I don't want to violate anyone's privacy like that. But all you want to do is go to their name and now, or go to their wall and now go and jot down 3 things that you can actually help them with or start a conversation with and leave them a message. And here's what the message is going to say. The message should say something to the effect of, I was on your wall and I noticed that you don't have whatever it is that you can help them with. Is it that you don't know about it? Or is it that it's something you're not interested in? Okay. Now, this person is not your friend, right? They're not your friend yet. So you may not get an opportunity to just leave them a message that they're going to see. So it's real important that you, like I said, remember I said, scroll through their postings and see if there's anything that resonates with you or that you can help them with. So you get to a posting like this and go, oh, here's a nice posting. And you go to leave a comment and there's nothing there. There's no way for you to leave a comment. Well, this person is going to be a hard person for you to connect with. Okay, so the only thing you can do is go up here and the button is going to be here and you're going to just leave them that message. But if they have a follow button, make certain that you follow them. Do not, I repeat, do not request a friend for anyone. Do not request friendship for anyone. Okay. Now that's because when you are the one requesting to be a friend, you're not looking like the authority in your niche. You will seem needy at that point, especially if you're going to stumble around with trying to sell them something. You have to be very professional and you have to take on the posture that I got something for you. It's not the other way around. I got something that can help you. Okay. So the only thing you want to do is follow them. Now, if you come down here and you see that you can leave a message on their page, then leave a comment on 1 or 2 of the postings that resonates with you. Okay. And then type in to another post. You want to put the sign at and then their name. And when you start to type their name is going to come up in this box. So go ahead and hit whichever name that is theirs, hit it so that now they are going to be tagged. They're going to be tagged on that message. They'll get a notification that they have received a message or that they've been mentioned in a post. Okay. And you want to say to them, I left you a message, or no, excuse me, I left you a PM or a personal message, and it's probably going to be in your other folder. I'm looking to connect with you. Please, I'm looking forward to connecting with you. Hope to talk to you soon. Something like that. Okay. So you want to Go to the comment section, leave a comment on 2 of the postings that resonated with you. And then on a third post, you want to just write the @ their name, let their name populate up, click on it so that when you do that, they're going to get tagged as being mentioned in the post. And now you want to say behind that, I left you a message. I left you a private message or a personal message. It's probably going to be in the other folder. I'm looking forward to connecting with you. Hope to talk to you soon. Bam, that's it. Okay, so that's how you want to connect with these people. And then in the message, you want to write that you was looking at their page. You found it very interesting, but I noticed that you really didn't have whatever it is you want to show them. Is it that they don't know about it, or is it that they're just not interested? This way you are not going to be spinning your wheels trying to get people to connect with you when they're really not even interested in going that route. They done changed their whole business scenario, and they're doing a whole new something else. I oh my goodness, I was connecting with a guy on internet once, and I mean, he really was somebody I emulated, and I enjoyed their postings, and I followed them, and like I'm saying, I really connected with them. But I noticed they hadn't been on the social media in a while. So the next time I saw them, I connected with them. I said, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. And lo and behold, they had gotten so religious that now they're no longer a network marketer. They're now going forward to be a minister, a man of the cloth. So you never know what is going on with people, and you want to make certain that you get to know them before you actually show them what it is you have. That is really very important. And the faster you do that and the better you do that, the sooner you'll start making money. Because people don't really care how much you know until they know how much you care. And you have to show people that you really care about them and where they're going and what they're doing, and that you want to really assist them in getting to where they want to go. Jim Rohn said, and for those of you who don't know who Jim Rohn is, he's a very, or he was a very, you know, emulated, motivator, sort of like Tony Robbins. To me, Jim Rohn was even better because he wasn't as overshadowing. He was really quite demure and quiet, but he said some really powerful things. And one of the things that Jim Rohn said was, you want to help enough other people get to where they got to go or where they want to go. And when you do that, you'll have no problem getting to where you want to go. And that's because, not to bring religion into it, but, the Bible says, give into others' bosom, give until your cup runneth over, and men will give into you. Like, you just be generous with what you're doing and don't even worry about it, because the universe will make certain that you are taken care of. Okay, so I don't want to get off track, so let me get back here. So that's what you want to do with the list that I give you. That's how you want to start this thing off first. Okay, and remember, you don't really have to worry about the amount of people who may not be good. You're going to be getting some really good people who want to follow you, who want to know what it is you're doing, and your business is going to start to grow. You're going to be amazed how fast this thing happens. But that's how you want to start it off, because you don't want crap in your SMS platform that is not going to do nothing. And you don't want people wondering, well, what am I doing here? Like, why am I receiving these messages from you? That kind of thing. Okay, so now let's go to the SMS platform. Okay, so now you're over on the SMS platform. you got about 25, 50 people ready to go. They're already connected with you. They'll know you. When they see your name, they'll know exactly who this is coming from, and they'll probably figure out why it's coming. You probably already had that discussion about what it is you do, not what it is you're selling, but what it is you do. Okay, so the first message you want to send is going to be a plain SMS message. This message is going to, you want to send it to the people you connected with first. Okay, or you want to send this message only to the people you connected with. So you can connect with as many people as you want before you send out a message from your SMS platform and you're ready to go. But the message should read, I'm connecting with you. I'm connecting with you to give you additional information in regards to what we discussed. However, if you are not interested in getting any messages from me, please text stop and reply to this message. Otherwise, I will be sending messages that I think are of value to you and your business every now and again. I promise not to spam you, but I will be sending messages if it's okay with you. Okay. Now you have to make certain that you tell them that. Okay. Now that's the first message. You letting them know I'm going to be sending you these messages and they're going to be in accordance with what we already discussed. If you don't want to receive them, please text stop or end, or they got to use one of the words that's programmed already into the system. Stop, end, and cancel, I know, are three that are programmed in here. So you can use any one of them. I like stop because that's basically universal and just about every type of system has it. And so, and that's what most people say, like, stop with these messages already. That's how they're already programmed to say stuff like that. So you want to let them know that they should text back, stop, if they're not interested in receiving any messages from you, and send that out. Now, the very next message should be a message that is highly curious. Like it's raising a lot of curiosity. Like they just want to know what in the world is she talking about? With a hyperlink or one of the campaigns. But I would suggest a hyperlink that goes to an opt-in page. Well, it would have to be a campaign. You got to get your people to opt in to your system. They have to opt in, because now look, okay, wait. They have to opt in because should anybody actually complain and they take it all the way up and you get subpoenaed, you have to prove that these people have opted into your system. With that being said, just because they didn't opt in today doesn't mean they won't opt in tomorrow. The key is to continuously give them an opportunity to opt in while you drip feed them value. It is so important to give them value. It's not even funny. It's more important to give them value than to put a discount in front of them. It's just very important to provide people with solutions to their problems in the form of valuable content. And that could be an image with a quote on it. It could be a blog post, it could be a video, it could be anything that they can find some resolution to what they're dealing with. So the very next message after the stop message should be to a campaign that you're running where they opt in. So it could be to an ebook, it could be to a handbook, it could be to a video, it could even be back into your email list, but you want to be able to get these people that you have developed a relationship with a chance to opt in. Now you can give them an opportunity to opt in on social media when you're over there chatting with them. You can ask them to opt in at that point, but you do have to give them an opportunity to opt in. And the way you get them to opt in, if you don't have access to a push notification, then the way that you would get them to opt in over on Facebook when you first connect with them is to ask them to are they interested in receiving text messages, and if they are, then set up a text message list on your email autoresponder and have them opt in that way through that form. Okay, and then you'll be covered. And then you come over here, and when you create these landing pages through this tab right here, through the campaign tab, you're going to be covered because this requires that they opt in. This is going to land on your website. So if you don't have a website, don't even bother with this campaign, because this campaign is for websites where you take the code that you're going to get and put it on your website. And now when they go to your website, they're opting in to your list. So you got to get them to opt in. If you don't have a website, then get them to opt into your email autoresponder. And if you don't have either or, then you got to get that. One of them you're going to have to get, because it's just not going to work without it. You got to get these people to say, yes, I want to receive your messages. And like I said, it's not a rush right now. Like, they ain't got to do it before you send them a message, but they do have to do it at some point in your career. At some point in your career, they do have to do it, and you have to give them an opportunity to do it. So you just want to get into the habit of doing that. You also want to get into the habit of every now and again sending them a message that says, if you're not interested in receiving text messages, just reply to this text with stop. And stop should be all capitalized. Reply to this text message with stop. Okay, you need to do that like every 7 weeks, maybe every 2 months. You might look up as 5 months. Oh, I didn't do it then. Just get into a habit of giving your people an opportunity to get off of your list. And see, with emails, the unsubscribe link is always down at the bottom. That's not the case with text messages. So you want to make certain that you're doing that on a regular basis, and it just covers you. Now, this section here says that be sure to state it clearly in any web page or print ad where this campaign is applied that those who opt in will receive a future text message from you. Okay, so that's exactly what I'm saying to you, that you have to let people know that they're going to be receiving text messages from you, and that should be in your very first message. So it could be like, see here, it could be like what I was telling you. And see, down at the bottom here, it says, please notify your subscribers to text keyword space, sub keyword space, auto campaign ID stop to the short code number. Oh no, this is not that. Okay, so we're going to talk about short codes in a minute, but that's something absolutely something else. That is to opt out of a short code campaign, and we're not doing short codes yet. Okay, we're going to be doing short codes soon, but not yet. Okay. And that's because I really need to have a large group doing short codes. Otherwise, it's going to cost per person over $1,500 to do a short code message. Okay. So I wanted to make certain I had a group of at least 20 people doing text messages over the platform before I went and purchased the short code, because it's just not, it's not cost effective to purchase a $1,500 a month short code for like 7 people. That just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Okay. So once I get to that point, then we'll be doing short code messages. And so since I'm talking about it, let me explain to you what short code is. Short codes are 4 to 5 numbers that your recipients can text. And when they text it, they're either given a discount from you to purchase something. They're either opting in to uh, uh, like a text to join. They text that code, and now they are now connected with your membership site, but you're getting paid for them texting those codes. And that's why it costs so much money. When you ask your recipients to text the 4 or 5 digit code, there's an exchange of money. And that really is the only way that you can suggest to your recipients that they can have a discount on anything is through a short code. And so you don't want to just arbitrarily say, I'm going to take $10 off, because you can get yourself in a lot of legal trouble that way. So you want to do that. Of course, you want to give your people a discount or whatever, but the way to do that is to have them opt into your email list. And then on your email list, there is whatever it is you want to say to them in regards to a discount. Okay, so I hope that I made that really clear, because other than that, they need to, like, stores do that a lot, because they always have something that they want to sell, or they want to have a discount on, and a store would need a short code. But entrepreneurs can, have their I want to make certain I say this correctly and properly on this webinar, but I'm sure you're getting the gist that an entrepreneur with a website or a Facebook page can have people go there to see whatever it is that they're offering when it comes to a sale or a discount. I hope y'all got that. Did you understand that? Because other than that, the short code could be very, 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 very expensive per person. So did you get that? How you would get around that? Okay, wonderful, 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 wonderful. Y'all got that. Okay, so all right, back over here at the SMS platform. Okay, so we're gonna stay over here with messages. The after the first 2 messages, you're good to go. Now you're on a game plan. Okay, and your game plan is to connect with your people every single day with a text message. Now your text message can only be 160 characters, nothing longer than that. But when you send a text message, send a real power packed text message. Something that is that's going to raise their curiosity and make them want to connect with you. Okay, everything that you do from this point on got to be done on purpose. So you're not arbitrarily sending information. You want to send information and messages that are packed with a lot of value and raise their curiosity to want to connect with you. I'm trying to think of something offhand. I'll just keep talking and it'll come to me. And you want to do this every day. So with text messages, you can actually connect with people 2, 3 times a day. It's not like emails. You're not constantly sending them long stories and, long writings. You're sending them little short clips. So you can send quotes, like real powerful quotes that at the end of the quote, you can say, just like the quote I just gave on Jim Rohn, you want to help enough other people get what they want. And when you do that, the universe will help you get what you want. Don't believe me? Take a look at this. And to take a look at this is hyperlink, so that when they click on it, now they're going to your Facebook page or your website that may be something so interesting that they're not even saying to themselves, but they said, take a look at this. This has nothing to do with that quote. It doesn't have to. Just the fact that you use such a powerful quote like that, and now you hyperlinked it. Some of you may know about what a sandwich campaign is, but basically it's something that the working parts aren't really related, but they're about creating curiosity so that people are going where you're telling them to go, just because it is so there's so much hype and so much curiosity built into it that they have no choice. They have to, like, they got to see what this is you're talking about. It's the same with text messages. You don't have that much time to get your audience's attention. So you have to be very um, creative and how you do this. It's the same way with subject lines for your emails. They got to be very creative. So if you have access to subject lines that are quick and really, I don't know why this word is not, it's on my tongue, I can't bring it forth, but if you have access to subject lines that are very creative, you want to take those and use them for your SMS message, like follow suit with that subject line. Now, if you don't, just Google it. Google interesting, quirky, subject lines of curiosity, the best email subject lines, stuff like that. Just Google that stuff and you'll get tons and tons of little email subject lines that are very, very interesting and will pique anyone's curiosity. You probably can even Google text messages, quirky, creative, interesting text messages of curiosity, to get what it is you're trying to go to, like where you're headed. Okay, because you don't have that much time and you want to get your people clicking through. Now, text messages have been known to create 98% open rates. They have been known to create 87% of the recipients not only reading the text message, but clicking through, and 78 or 77% of those people actually make a purchase on the other side of that link. So that's why you want to take full advantage of the statistics that are out there, because more people are in their phones, more people are doing things in their phones, and more people are willing to make a purchase from a link they got in their phone than in an email or on a website. So you want to take full advantage of this. Okay, so now the other two features in messaging, which is the well, you got three features: the plain SMS, the flash SMS, and the WAP push SMS. You want to take full advantage of those as well. The WAP push is the message that is hyperlinked. So when you want your people to click through and go somewhere, that's how you're going to drive traffic to your website, to your fan page, to your videos, to your wherever, to your blog, you use a WAP push message. When you want to give your recipients a message that you want to make certain they see, you send a flash message. That's the message that lands on top of the screen of the phone or the tablet. It lands right on top. They can't get in their phone unless they do something with that message, and most times it's a ad. Like, you might be receiving them now, but they're ads, and so you go ahead and skip it. But if you, the entrepreneur, who's sending something very interesting that's going to pique their curiosity, they're going to take a look at it. And if you're telling them to click here, then once they click on it, it will take them to where you want to go. So that's a great tool to have for your messages. Don't abuse it, because then your recipients will start to look at it and just skip it, and just exit out of it. But use it when you really want your recipients to get a message that is going to provide them with a lot of value. Other than that, just use the hyperlink. You can use the hyperlink for your blog posts, your websites, your lead capture pages, anything that has a link. You can use your the WAP push message for that. Okay. Now, other than that, that you can go ahead and upload a bunch of people. You can do it through the file, like I told you. Now, this is when you're going to change this to a text message. I keep saying that, to a text file. This system will only take text files inside. So you upload the file that I give you. Now, here's what you want to do. I might as well go ahead and show you. I think all of mine are already changed, but let me see. You want to make certain that you nope. Okay. See, I knew I was saying it wrong. CBS. It's CSV. Okay, I got it now. I bet you was on the other side going, no, it's CSV, stupid. It's CSV. I know. Okay, so all you have to do is this. I want to take this off. Okay, first let me show you how to get this 1 in front of the number. When I give you this file is going to have the dashes in between the numbers, right? It's not going to have a 1 in front of it. And on the other side of it, you're going to see websites. It might be some other information, because sometimes I get other information. I prefer to leave it there, because the more information you have, the better off you are, right? But what you're going to do is, first you're going to come here and hit the down arrow and then copy. Okay, then you're going to just right click and copy. Everything that's in that column all the way down, no matter how many you receive, is going to be included. You want to take it and go to a new file and put it in a new file. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Click on paste. I like to use the numbers and just paste. Now, if you see the numbers are like 1.7E, just open it. I don't know why that happens, but just open it. It's just how how Excel does it. Okay. Now, remember, these numbers are going to have the dashes in between. Come over here to where it says find and select, and scroll down to replace. Okay. Now, the first thing it's going to say is find what? Put a dash in there. Just put a dash in there. Then it's going to, the next box is replace with, leave that blank, and then click on replace oil. Replace oil. Replace all. And you'll see that the number is all going to be to the right side, just like this. It won't have the 1 in front of it, but all of them is going to be to the right side, and all of the dashes will be gone. So once again, you come over here to find and select, click on it, come down to replace, find what? The dash, replace all. That's all you do, and then all of the dashes will be gone. So I hope that was helpful. The second thing you want to do is you want to get the 1 in front of all of your numbers. So you want to come over here to format, come down to format cells, and the box that opens, you want to actually click on custom. Okay. Now, once that opens, you want to come up here. Wait, first you got to do this. I'm sorry. First you got to do this. Wait, this box got to get out of there. Undo. Okay. This box right here can't be empty like that. So I got to delete it. Okay. Okay, so now you want to come down here and click on with the down arrow, click for all the boxes. You want to come over here to format, down to format cells, and then click on custom. You should have a number up here where it says sample. If you don't have a number up there, you haven't done it right. And that's why I knew I hadn't done it right, because the number wasn't up there. Okay, so you want to make certain that that top box is populated with a number without any dashes, but a number. Okay, now you come over here to custom, you come down here to general, and you put in 1, right? You want to put in 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 for the first 3 digits, then 1, 2, 3 for the second 3 digits, then 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to put in, what's that? 10 digits. I'm sorry, 1 and 10 number signs. Okay, and that will make the 1 populate in front of all the numbers. Don't believe me? Well, if I do it, then all of my numbers are going to be with an 11 in front of it. But you can see it right there. It's going to look like this. So that means all of the numbers is going to have 2 1s in front of it. So that's what it is you do in order to get the 1s in front. Okay. Now, okay. So now you want to save it, and you're just going to save as. Scroll, find whatever place you're going to save it in, you know, like whatever file you're going to save it in, and come in here and find formatted text. No, sorry, it's tab delimited text. Just save it in that format, and now, which is a Unicode, now you can upload it into the SMS platform. Okay, so one more time, I'm going to show you how to get those numbers with the 1 in front. You come over here to format, down to format cells, custom, and then you put in the general, where it says general, you put the number 1 and 10 number signs right behind it, no spaces. Okay, and once you click on OK, that will all the numbers will have a 1 in front of it. The 1 will populate in front of all the numbers. I'm sorry. And then you just come up here and save the file as a text file, which is a tab delimited file. Okay. And then you can upload them into your SMS platform. Okay. So I hope that was helpful. I gotta save it. Now I'm gonna have 2 of them in there. I think that's all I want to show you with this. Is there anything else? Do you have any questions about the platform for anything else? Okay, so you think you can do this now? Okay, well, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to give you a copy um of this training. Okay. It has to render first, but I do want to show you just two other things. So just give me 10 more minutes with you. And because here's what's important. Remember, I told you I have to change the system the way it is. The system is now individual tools, and I'm saying these tools create a system. Well, if I allow people to have an opportunity to purchase the tools individually, it's going to be more people lopsided. They're going to have tools, the tools that they want, the tools that they favor, but they're not going to get the results that I know that people can get. I mean, I've gotten over 14,000 leads and I have over 3,000 subscribers. I got something like 3,380 subscribers. Actually, I know that's exactly what I got. And I did that in less than a month. So I want everybody to get those type of results too. Okay. And it can be done. It's very easy. But here's what has to be. People have to have the entire system. So you guys have not had that is not what I was telling you. And I'm not going to put that on you. I just want you to understand that that's really the most important thing, because this system mimics the strategies that all the top earners do in their business. It actually mimics that. But see, top earners have been doing this strategy on the social media sites. So they are big on Facebook, or they're big on Instagram or Periscope or Twitter. This is a strategy that is on a mobile marketing platform and nobody else is doing it. So I really want you guys to be successful in venturing forth with the system. So the reason why I have to now package it up is because what makes the top earners successful is they have gone out, one, developing relationships with people, as I was telling you from the beginning. They're developing relationships with people, and then they provide those people with content, and all of their content is valuable content. Now, although you are going to be sending messages that are going to be valuable content, come on, there are 160 characters. Although you're going to pack it as best you can with valuable content, that is not really what makes you an authority in your niche. It's blogging that makes you an authority in your niche. People will find you on your blog. Your blog is your home. That's your home online. And so it's very important to have content where people can go to someplace to actually see what you're writing about, what you're talking about, the solutions provided for their problems, right? Okay, so on this platform, my answer to the blogging situation is this system called instant articles. Now, I didn't create instant articles. Facebook did. Facebook created instant articles to actually to kind of like, it's the answer to WordPress for the blog. Okay, it's a place where you can actually go and write valuable content and upload it onto Facebook. But it's not just Facebook, it's the mobile device. These articles go across the mobile device. They load automatically. As soon as the person see it, they just scroll through and it just opens up very easy, and they're colorful, they're beautiful on a mobile device, but you can actually put it on your Facebook page if you want to, and that's what I do when I create my articles. Why isn't my article opening? Oh, this thing opens up real slow when you're in a webinar. Anyway, I do have one I want to show you, but so what I did was I went out and I got an opportunity to be able to offer to people instant articles. Now it is a fee because it has to be set up. You have to be approved by Facebook. Nobody else is doing this. Facebook has done this, and Facebook says you have to create 5 articles and let us see what it is you're writing, and then we'll approve you as long as everything is good, right? So that's the reason why there is a setup fee. Okay, so this is the answer to the blog. If you don't have a blog and you don't have a website, then you need to be creating articles for instant articles. That's just the way it is. Now, the instant article, it did open. Let me just leaving this page. The instant article actually, oh my God, do you see this button here? That button represents the fact that not only are we able to publish our articles on Facebook, but now our articles are we're able to publish our articles on Apple, on the iPhone or the iPad. Okay, and that's huge because 80 million entrepreneurs are on Apple. They use the Apple devices. So that means that your articles can be out in front of, all of these entrepreneurs. Now, look, this is really what I want to show you. What happens with these articles is the fact that you can create lead capture pages from your article. This system, I'm able to create buttons and maps and videos. I can put them into the article just like I would with a regular blog post. Okay, it's just a matter of having access to your fan page, and now I can actually deliver your articles for you. Okay, so for doing that, it's a fee, but I'm not saying you got to do that now. See, this is an instant article, and this is a video. Now it's going to open up. Oh, well, that was a little faster, but this is an instant article. And what happens is I can leave this button now. This button is going to go to my website. All they have to do is click on it and it'll go straight to my website for them to opt in. I can have a link like this one to go to my website. I can put a map in here. I can put a bunch of things. We have a lot of different ways that we can pique people's interest and to finding out what exactly are you doing, So I wanted you to understand that it's not necessary that you get a blog or website and have to pump out these articles that you may not even want to do, or pump out blog posts where you may not really want to do that. But it is important that you provide your audience with valuable content. So I say at least one article a week should be good to get to your audience so that they can see what it is you're doing, and they can start referring to you as the authority in your marketplace, or in your niche. Okay, so here are some of the things I can do. I can put images, videos, quotes, sidebars, Instagram, Twitter, images with videos on, I mean, with audio on it. I can have text over my background, you know, like a image post. I can do ads in here, and then of course I got the email opt-in, and then the button to take people wherever I want them to go. So this is another powerful tool, and it is a mobile tool. Okay, so you're gonna want to think about that. You know, think about whether you want to actually do articles or postings, because you need to be providing people with valuable content. Now, here is the mobile app. This mobile app is absolutely outrageous. Okay, there are so many things you can do with this app. And the thing is, you don't have to be a rock star to have an app. You know, if you want to build up your following, if you want people to, if you want to get your stuff in front of an audience's face, you can have an app, because the app is actually an app that's on Google's Play Store and in the Apple Store. Okay, so once the app is published, it goes to either or both, so that your audience will be able to see what it is you're doing. Now, let me just show you some of the things that you can do on your with your app. You can have push notifications. You can have calendars. You can have your contact information. You can give out discounts. Remember, I was telling you discounts you got to do with a short code over that text message. Well, you don't have to worry about that with a mobile app. You can give out discounts. You can do, you customize your page to do absolutely anything you want it to do. You can have QR codes, and then have a code scanner so that people can read your QR codes. You can have any type of links. You can have maps. You can have the radio. You can have the RSS feed um, to your blog. You can have a taxi ride, like you can put the taxi app in your app, like the taxi information in your app. You can have a calculator. You can have an e-commerce store, weather, the WordPress. You can have anything. You can do surveys and contests. I'm telling you, this is a powerful, powerful app. So it takes a little bit to build one, which is why there's a setup fee. But once you have one, it is a powerful tool to engage your audience and to get them to, you know, really know who you are, to relate to you as an authority in the marketplace, and to be able to say, you know, I want to do what you're doing, or how did you do that? Where did you get that from? Okay, so I wanted you to know that this is accessible to you too. And I do really think that everybody should have an app. So you want to make certain that you're thinking about that as well. Now, the other two things is the contests and the surveys that I offer to people. You can offer to people too. I'm giving away 2 weeks free, so you can come in here and drive create a survey or drive a contest to wherever you want people to go. The contests are a lot of fun. It helps build up your fan page, your email autoresponder, any of the websites that you want them, I mean, you want built up. For instance, you can have people go through your contest and like your fan page. Like, they can't get a free gift unless they like your fan page, maybe opt into your email list, and maybe opt into your mobile marketing list. You know, like whatever it is you want them to do, they'll have to do. And a contest is a great way to generate a lot of excitement and a lot of fun around it. Okay, so that is the system. Now, I wanted to show you the contests and surveys, because with surveys, you get to find out what people really want or need from you. You know, like, you really don't know offhand. You know, people aren't always honest up front, but when they're not looking you in your face or chatting with you and responding to a question you've asked them, when they get a chance to reflect, sometimes they're a little more honest, especially if you're offering them free coaching or some type of free gift. So you can do that with surveys. You can create excitement with contests. You can be in front of your audience 24/7 with a mobile app. And then, of course, you can drive it all home with valuable content by way of instant articles. Okay, so that is the system. You got to have something free to give away to people. That's what's most important. And if you've been over to Mobile Marketing Income System, we have the free mobile digital business card. You know, you can be an affiliate. I mean, that's cool and everything, but it's not yours. You know, you can have a mobile app doing this very same thing. You know, if you want to generate an affiliate program in your mobile app, you can do that. You can do whatever it is you want, you know. So I told you things had to change. I just want to show you where we're headed. This is what it's going to look like for entrepreneurs after January 2nd. Okay. Because you got to have it. You got to have the SMS platform. You got to have instant articles. And then you need a way of really getting training. So the basic bottom line price is going to be at $297, which really is, I'm just making you have the best SMS feature, which is the 197 feature that's already on the website. And I'm making you have the instant articles, because if you're not providing your audience with value, you're not really growing. You're not going to grow either. Okay. And then we got a Facebook mastermind group. Now, also what's going to happen January 2nd is I'm going to have an affiliate opportunity connected to this. So I'm not certain what the compensation is going to be, but I'm really leaning more toward 50%. But you just got to remember that I am paying for the messages out of this amount, and I'm giving more messages, and I probably will break even if that. But I do want to make certain that you're compensated. Then as I implement more features, the cost goes up and up and up, with $997 being the highest feature. So imagine being able to sell or to offer someone the $997 feature, and you're making $500 a watt. See, the same energy that you use to sell $297 or $97 or $49.99 is the same energy that you use to sell $997. It's the same thing. You know, it's just that you have more value that you're going to be given. Now, for this, what I'm offering people is all of the fixings. They're going to get animated videos. They're going to get intros and outros for their videos that they do. And for the animated, they're going to be able to get the most pages that I'm going to allow with the mobile app. They're going to be I'm even giving them a website with hosting for no monthly fee. Like, you know, just having it included in this $997, they won't have to pay for anything for the website and hosting. Okay, they're also going to get the who's who record for their leads. So whereas I give you the website and the phone number, they're also going to get the email address and the name of the person that is on their leads. So unfortunately, I can't do that for everyone, you know, and I do apologize about that, but that's something that I have to pay for. So if you're willing to pay for it, sure, you can have it all day long. I don't care, you know, because it's enough business for all of us. Okay, so this is going to be the entrepreneurial package. Now, there is also going to be a corporation and business package. And I want to show you where you're. Okay, so 1 minute. Let me go here. No, not there. Here. Here. And I want to go here. No. Where did I put it? Okay, here it is. Now, the corporation package. Okay, we got the starter business plan, the basic business plan, the pro business plan, and the elite business plan. I see you missed a typo already. I got it. Oh, can I fix that now? I want to fix it. Okay, so this plan is starting off with $13.99. Then $25.99, $47.99, $9.97. Now, it does seem like a lot of money, but if you look at the amount of messages I'm giving them, I'm still not making a lot of money off of, like upfront. A lot of this is going into the amount of messages that they can get and everything else. Like, they're going to get instant articles, they're going to get the mobile app, they're going to get landing pages, and all three of the lower amount is not, but they're going to get like the contests and the polls and being able to do surveys. They're going to get not only a animated video with an intro and outro, they're also going to get a spokesperson video. So they're going to have someone talking about their business, and being able to really give value through the video on their website. And then I'm giving away the website, I'm giving away the who's who, and I'm giving away Twitter, Facebook, and SEO optimization. So it is going to be a full service package. We can talk about this or discuss this more going forward, but I just wanted you to know what I'm making available, and the fact that this also will be part of the affiliate program. So if you're looking to make money, and even if you do have another business, we all know top earners, we all know business owners that could use this type of service in their business, because a lot of people don't really understand what is mobile marketing. They think it's a tool like just an app. It's more than an app. It's more than an SMS platform. It's a bunch of tools put together that actually provides value to a recipient or to your target audience across the mobile device. They will find you and your content, your valuable content, in their mobile device if you do it properly. And this system is set up so that you can do it properly. Okay, so with that being said, that is the presentation. I didn't mean to go as long as this, but do you have any questions? Yes, you start going, you connect with them through Facebook first. Look at the website, see what it is that they would probably need from you, and then connect with them by letting them know that they don't have something that you got. That's how you would want to do that first. You don't want to jump in trying to make them purchase something that you offer. Any other questions? Okay, well, with that being said, I want to thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I want to thank you for coming out, taking a look at the video, and I hope, moving forward, we can make this a very, very successful system in a lot of ways for a lot of people. So thank you again, and good night.